Spring is almost upon us, so we have another mod to do to our bike to get it ready for spring. Unfortunately, it's only first spring, and everyone knows second winter comes next before we get real spring. But I don't think we're going to go back on the ice this year, so we need to change out our old tires, which are our last year's summer tires, just with studs in them, to some new tires. And we decided to go a different way than we normally have been going. For the last few years, we've been going with these Dunlop EN91 tires. They're a pretty aggressive, street legal, DOT approved tire. Now, I made a whole video on tires and how important they are. And oddly enough, I actually found these tires because my brother is looking at buying a bike. This tire was on the rear of the bike he's looking at buying. So I looked them up on Fortnine, and these tires had really good reviews. We thought we'd try Pirelli MT43s. Here's a quick close-up of the two tires side by side. We're going to do the same front and rear, although I have seen people use this tire in the rear and something similar to this in the front. So we'll see, maybe we'll change it up throughout the year. So with that said, let's get to changing this tire. As for these tires, I actually think they look pretty good. The rear looks really nice. The front, I'm not as much a fan of as I was the previous tires, just purely based on looks. But if they perform, that's what really matters. We'll see how it goes. One quick final note, when you put new tires on a bike, especially if you're going to be riding on the street, you need to scrub them in a little bit. Don't ride as aggressive as you normally would. Take your time, make sure you run them in. There's a lot of oils and stuff that are on the tires from the manufacturer to keep them in good condition until they sell. And those oils can cause you to crash if you're not careful. Finally, you gotta start the bike to make sure your tires are working, right?